Hey you, ever stared at your QuickBooks Online dashboard knowing you processed payroll but couldn't, for the life of you, figure out where that information actually went? Like, did it vanish into the digital ether? You're not alone. So many small business owners and bookkeepers get tripped up by this seemingly simple task. Access payroll in QuickBooks Online? It sounds straightforward, right? But navigating the various menus and reports can feel like trying to find a needle in a haystack, especially when you're already juggling a million other things. Look, payroll isn't just about paying your employees. It's about compliance, accuracy, and keeping your business running smoothly. Missing payroll data can lead to serious headaches, from inaccurate financial reports to potential tax penalties. And let's be honest, nobody wants to deal with that. We've all been there, haven't we? That moment of panic when you need to pull up a payroll report for an audit, or when an employee asks for their pay stub, and you're clicking through every tab hoping it magically appears. The frustration is real, but it doesn't have to be this way. Today, we're going to demystify the process of accessing payroll information in QuickBooks Online. We'll break down the different areas where you can find payroll data, explain what each section contains, and give you some tips and tricks to make your life easier. Whether you're a seasoned QuickBooks user or just starting out, this video is for you. Let's start with the basics. When you run payroll in QuickBooks Online, the information is stored in several different locations. Each location serves a specific purpose, and understanding these differences is crucial for accessing the data you need. First, we have the Payroll tab. This is your central hub for all things payroll. Here, you'll find a summary of your recent payroll runs, employee information, and various payroll-related reports. To access it, simply click on Payroll in the left-hand navigation menu. Within the Payroll tab, you'll see a few key sections. Let's start with the Employees section. This is where you can manage your employee profiles, including their personal information, pay rates, and tax withholding. You can also add new employees, edit existing employee information, and deactivate employees who are no longer with your company. Next, we have the Overview section. This provides a snapshot of your recent payroll activity. You can see the total amount paid to employees, the number of employees paid, and the dates of your recent payroll runs. This section is useful for getting a quick overview of your payroll activity. Now, let's talk about Reports. This is where you'll find detailed information about your payroll data. QuickBooks Online offers a variety of payroll reports, including Payroll Summary Report. This report provides a summary of your payroll expenses, including wages, taxes, and deductions. Payroll Details Report. This report provides detailed information about each payroll run, including employee earnings, taxes, and deductions. Employee Details Report. This report provides detailed information about each employee, including their pay rate, tax withholding, and year-to-date earnings. Tax Payments Report. This report shows the taxes you've paid to federal and state agencies. Form 941 Report. This report helps you prepare your quarterly federal tax return. Form W-2 Report. This report helps you prepare your employees' annual wage and tax statements. To access these reports, simply click on Reports within the Payroll tab. You can then select the report you want to view and customize the date range and other settings. Another important area to be aware of is the Transactions section. This can be accessed through the Transactions menu, then drilling into the Payroll category. This is where you'll find the actual journal entries for your payroll runs. These entries show the debits and credits for each transaction, including wages, taxes, and deductions. This section is useful for reconciling your payroll accounts and ensuring that your financial records are accurate. Now, let's dive into some practical examples. Let's say you need to find a specific employee's pay stub. Here's how you would do it. Go to the Payroll tab. Click on Employees. Select the employee you want to view. Scroll down to the Pay Stubs section. Select the pay stub you want to view. It's that simple. You can then print or download the pay stub for your records. Or, let's say you need to generate a payroll summary report for the past quarter. Here's how you would do it. Go to the Payroll tab. Click on Reports. Select Payroll Summary Report. Customize the date range to the past quarter. Click Run Report. You now have a detailed summary of your payroll expenses for the past quarter. Let's address a common issue. Sometimes, the payroll data seems to disappear. This usually happens when the payroll run was not properly recorded or when the transactions were not properly categorized. Here are a few troubleshooting tips. Check the transactions section. Make sure the payroll transactions are properly recorded and categorized. Review your bank reconciliation. Ensure that the payroll transactions are reflected in your bank statements. Check the payroll settings. Make sure your payroll settings are correct and that the payroll runs are being processed properly. Contact QuickBooks Online support. If you're still having trouble, don't hesitate to reach out to QuickBooks Online support for assistance. Another important aspect of accessing payroll information is understanding the difference between historical payroll data and current payroll data. QuickBooks Online stores your payroll data for several years, allowing you to access historical information for audits and other purposes. To access historical payroll data, simply adjust the date range in the reports or transactions sections. You can also export your payroll data to Excel or other formats for further analysis. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.